August still, hot summer still, and a summer not to be forgotten, I think. We're in the pandemic summer of 2020, isolated, facing personal discomfort, I'm sure, trying to figure out when it'll all end, what lies ahead. None of us really knows what the new normal will look like. But still, using Matthew, we're encouraged to be there for each other, because Matthew's gospel really was styled the gospel of the church. And his gospel actually sets a pattern for Christian behavior and the way that we can work together and bring the best possibility out of an otherwise difficult circumstance. Now here, Matthew gets really down and dirty with a personal observation, using the words of our Lord, of course. Jesus basically says, it's not the stuff outside of you that's going to bring you down, it's the stuff that's inside of you. You can read the list of all the horrible things that we can bring on ourselves that Jesus points out in the gospel for today. Again, the punchline really is look within yourself. Those are the places that you will find resources. That's the place that you probably have to clean up in order to have the necessary resource to deal with the stuff that comes from the outside. I think we can encourage each other to take the time given us, and God knows we've got a lot of it right now, to do the internal search to find our Lord looking out at us from inside of us in order to make us whole and creative and give us new hope and new possibility. Blessings for this week.
You know, the harp is one of the most ancient musical instruments. Records of it go back to early Egypt, ancient Greece, biblical times. And in our modern day, there is a resurgence of interest in historical harps and understanding the instruments on which this early music would have been played. This particular harp is built by Lynn Lewandowski, a harp maker in Vermont, and it's patterned after an illumination from a 12th century manuscript. One of the interesting features of it, I don't know if you can see on the column here, there is a carving of a snake swallowing his tail. And this is referred to as Ouroboros. It's a medieval symbol that represents the eternal cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. You know, on the Anglican cycle of saints, August the 15th is the feast day of Saint Mary the Virgin. And so to mark that, I would like to play for you 3 medieval cantigas. These are Spanish songs from the 13th century in honor of the Blessed Virgin.